G'day, this is Jason here from4XPipSnager and Forex UTurn. Today is Friday, November the 25th, 2011. Okay, let's just get ready to the setups here. I'm not feeling too well here. Here's 10 o'clock GMT over here. Let's just scroll back. Yeah. So anyway, it kind of came up here. It still didn't really give us the gap, but if you decided to sell the breakout here, well, it rewarded you and then came down. But your first basically opportunity to sell would have been here. For those of you who like to sell off the trend line, you could sell here. Okay, and it just went sideways here again. Could have sold here and here. A few places to sell down here, but it wasn't the ideal gap size to get in the trade. And then here again to sell here. This was almost pretty much, at the end. It was basically over by then. It was like 20 to 12 noon, so I wouldn't even count that trade, but if you were there trading, you could have done it. Okay, so that's it for that time frame. Let's look at the 1 minute. We'll scroll back in time. Okay, here's the 9 o'clock open in Frankfurt, Dublin, whatever you want to call it. The ideal trade would have been to sell here. Yeah, it would lined up pretty much and broke this support. There's this one to deal with, though. It broke that one too. Okay, so you would have sold it there. The most you could have got out of that is maybe 6-7 pips and went right back up again. Same deal. Wasn't too great. I don't know if this lined up or not. No, it did too. Broke through the support, so if you would have sold it here, again, another only six pips and it went back up. Not so good, huh? And what about here? That was 10. That was 336. There was your next opportunity to sell, but I don't think it was because here to here, yeah, it was. There was no trade there because it did not break support, and there was only 7.5 pips to this nearest support level. So there was no trade there, and then after that, it just rolled on down. Okay, so that's it for the 1 minute scalper setup. So look at the pound. Oh, look at the pound. Red, black, blue, black, red. Not good, not good. Definitely would not have done this trade. Came down too far too fast. Came back up. Remember, we like to see a gradual rollover, then back into the trigger line, and then take the trade. This is not a trade, okay? And it was black all throughout here. And then in here, we broke through the resistance here. If you did buy it here, well, it didn't go very far, about 14 pips. Then came back down and got your stop, okay? If you would have held on to it that long, okay? And then over here, you could have bought a dip right in here. This was in the U.S. session. Yeah, you had about 20 pips. You would have liked to seen about 5 more pips. But anyway, if you did buy a dip there, it went up, about 35 pips. And then again, it dropped down just like the euro. Ding, 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 ding. Trading was over by then. Okay, so let's look at the Swissy. Oh, Swissy looked a little better. Okay, needed to break through there to take that. Okay, so over here is 10 o'clock GMT. Didn't really retrace in here. Broke through the resistance. If you would have got jumped on, you didn't get a retracement. You just wrote it up. Then it went sideways forever. Then it slowly, gradually rolled up, breaking through here. I myself would have took the trade, buying the dips here and here and here and here and here. Okay, and that's pretty much it for the Swissy. Let's now look at Forex UTurn. Okay, I haven't looked at this, quite a while, huh? Well, here's a nice W formation here, but it was red in the filter saying don't sell. So aggressive traders who took it, they took a few pips. And it gave basically the W here, or the M, to sell. But where you would have got short was right here at support. I wouldn't have done that trade either. But anyway, then over here, we finally broke through the support. You would have got in here. Here's the M again. And you would have wrote it down. You would have got, 70, 80 pips today. Let's look at the pound. Pound is a mess. Yep. Okay, this was not a trade. It wasn't a perfect W. It was going sideways. This too, okay? It wasn't your perfect M. It was more of a flat, squished M. That's not a trade setup. and neither is this. Okay, there was no trade here, but here we have a W forming, so you would look to go short here now. Okay, and that's it for the setups for today. We'll see you Monday.